All right. How do y'all feel about weed? Any weed fans in the chat? Weed. All right. More Americans now smoke marijuana than cigarettes for the first time ever, Gallup reports. This is from a week ago, but still pretty cool. More Americans now openly admit that they have smoked marijuana or eat cannabis-infused edibles than say they've smoked cigarettes in the past week. According to recently released data from Gallup, with the pollster adding that cannabis consumption is likely to continue increasing even more years to come. That is despite the fact that possessing marijuana remains federally prohibited and is punishable with jail time in some states, while tobacco remains perfectly legal across the country. Reminder, Joe Biden campaigned on decriminalizing marijuana federally, and yet here we are. Still hasn't happened yet. Trends in cannabis and tobacco use have been moving in this direction over the past several decades as public health campaigns and other government prevention measures have taken aim at cigarettes, while more states have started legalizing marijuana for medical or recreational use. According to the data, blah, 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 here's the numbers. What's more, Gallup also asked for the first time this year about whether people consume cannabis edibles, with 14% saying they do. That means that more people smoke or eat federally illegal cannabis than smoke a perfectly legal tobacco cigarette in the past 7 days. So, have tried marijuana's at 48%. To me, that's super fucking low. Like, what the fuck, man? Only half of Americans have tried weed? That's crazy to me. Anyway. And then percentage who smoke it actively, I assume, 16%. And according to cigarettes, the most recent finding is 11% people responded that they smoke cigarettes. 16% have responded that they smoke weed. That's cool. Though alcohol remains the most widely used recreational substance in the U.S., the data shows, despite broad recognition that liquor has harmful effects, 45% of respondents said they've drank alcohol in the past week, while 67% said they use alcohol occasionally. That's the thing that's crazy to me, is like alcohol is one of the most dangerous like drugs ever created on planet Earth, and yet it's legal, and like 67% of people consume alcohol in this country. I don't know. You ask me. Like, if I had to choose between weed and booze, I would choose weed any day of the week. Now, you know, why choose when you can have both? But, you know, again, I just, like, if you're going to choose one and you choose alcohol, I don't know, man. To me, I think you're pretty fucking stupid. But that's just my opinion. That's my, you know, not everyone has, you know, my similar reactions and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, I'm just not trying to be offensive here. More than twice as many Americans think that marijuana has a positive impact on its consumers and society at large than say the same about alcohol, according to a Gallup survey data released this month. This is generally consistent with the results of a separate poll released in March that found more Americans think it'd be good if people switched to cannabis and drank less alcohol compared to those who think the substance situation would be bad. Anyway, so that's cool. This is good. Love this news. Weed is on the rise. There's another poll that was done that found there was like 5% of people have experimented with psychedelic drugs. So, you know, that's the next area. Give that shit 10, 20 more years. Maybe we'll get to half. That'd be pretty crazy, you know. But anyway. Good news. Good news if you're a weeder. You know, I don't know why that would be good news. I mean, it's interesting. It's cool. But is it good? I don't know. I don't know if there's like a moral quality to it. But anyway, there you go. There you go. Oh, there you go. It's goddamn news show that exists